YouTube and welcome to another GV anime review, where this week we're putting the gears in motion on a review of Clockwork Planet. I decided to give Clockwork Planet a shot in the past season without seeing anything like a trailer. Now I know that that's a mistake that I won't make again, because let's say that the gears didn't align in this anime. The story of Clockwork Planet takes place on a fictional planet made entirely out of gears, made by this mysterious clockmaker called Y. In this world we meet our main character Naoto Miura, who is basically a good-for-nothing high school dropout. Now one day a box falls through his roof containing an automaton, or a humanoid robot called Ryuzu. Through this, Naoto also meets Marie-Belle Brackett, a master clockmaker, and learns that other people are after Ryuzu. So the three of them join forces to defeat them and save the clockwork world as well. Now, can I even find anything that I liked in this anime? Well, Anchor was quite cute, but moving on. Because my god, that was the only spark of light that I saw in this thing calling itself an anime. But Clockwork Planet was bad on so many different levels. First of all, I know that in fantasy sci-fi animes you can basically do whatever the hell you want. But the whole concept of Clockwork Planet was so triggering that I couldn't ignore it. So if I got it right, then the actual Earth was dying, and so this scientist by the name of Y made a completely new planet made out of gears? That is something that makes absolutely no sense at all. Just like how in the final episodes, suddenly gears start to appear out of thin air. Again, I know that this is a fantasy sci-fi anime, but this was just so irritating because we never learn anything about how this planet came to be or its creator. Which seamlessly brings me to my next point of concern, being that Clockwork Planet explained nothing. Not only do we never learn anything about how the gear world came into existence or who Y was, but also in terms of the story itself, the anime failed at explaining anything. The whole coup with the electromagnetic weapon and its leader and every single goddamn thing in this anime just happened. Where did the leader of the coup come from? What is his backstory, his motive? What were all these flashbacks between him and our main character? This anime was just a huge pile of random events thrown together in a story framework that isn't even there. And last but certainly not least, you had to make the male character a pervert. You just had to do that. It wasn't enough that your entire anime was falling apart because of the non-existence of any logic in it. You had to go and use this freaking stereotype, which I have seen so many times, and honestly, I am sick and tired of seeing this kind of dumb pervert MCs who actually don't contribute anything to the story. So as a conclusion, Clockwork Planet was just bad. I can't even say that this is disappointment because I wasn't expecting anything from it. But still, this is an anime that isn't worth your time. It definitely wasn't worth my time, and I was so happy when it was finally released from its misery. So overall, I'm going to rate Clockwork Planet at a miserable 1 out of 5 stars. This is an anime that belongs in a far corner of the anime universe where nobody can find it. Because if I look at my ratings that I already gave this year, then this is the worst anime that I have seen so far this year. Now, I am not the biggest fan of fantasy or sci-fi anime, so I'm not in a position to give valid recommendations. But if you want to watch something good that has to do with robots, then I advise watching Planetarian, which was a short anime with a following movie. That was a very beautiful, touching story which was amazingly animated, and the movie gives a nice conclusion to the story. And with that I conclude my disappointing review of Clockwork Planet. As usual, you can find the full list of all my animes and reviews over at Anime Planet. As usual, I will put a link in the description box down below. Now if you want me to review a particular anime from this list, please put it in the comments. Also, if you have a recommendation for me, put it in the comments as well. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, visit me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and subscribe to this channel for more reviews in the future. And I will say, arigatou gozaimasu, and I will see you all in the next video.